Well, the NFL on EA Sports has moved across the Atlantic to the capital city of London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one between the Atlanta Falcons and our home team.
What are you asking? Like I said, you want to use the camera or something? Asking. Really?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Rivers. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Rivers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. Throwing Rivers. Going deep here for Allen.
Whoa, good
Knocked
job.
away and incomplete.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Get my man in position and shit.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
That's all old now.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting the tone early for his defense.
20.
On second and 11 now. Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. He
rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
If this is off-season, you could come with this. I wouldn't.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
If the off-season, you can come with it. Oh, God.
After the interception, here's Ryan.
Julio. That double move up there.
28 yards.
It's freaky one time,
first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy. And who wouldn't?
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know where they're going to be when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Move now, I kill him.
From the gun.
I don't throw that.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. That'll bring up second down.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, there you go. Huh? Come on.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D. It's got to be priority 1.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Is it me? Oh.
Working out of the gun, Rivers.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's intercepted.
Oh, no.
It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Ryan under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Denzel Perryman, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the gun, it's Ryan. Man open, that's
I want to know where you're going. Really, where you going, son? Tell me where you're going.
Maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short.
Oh, my
it'll be
goodness. You know I'm not one of these niggas, man. That's crazy. What the fuck is that? They got us playing in London and shit. What the fuck is going on?
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt.
I'm definitely punting this. I don't want you to think I'm one of these fun boys. I'm definitely punting the ball. Okay. I'm sure we're not getting back there.
And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something is funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
I'm right there. There's not too many niggas that's going to line up on the number one receiver. I'm right there.
Round 80. Check 45. Check. 45.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it.
I'm right there.
And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Oh, that's called.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
the type of coverage they have me in. It's just right here, I don't know if I be want to kitchen sink them or chill. You just never know. Sometimes you be looking like you want to send it all. With the pressure, they be having tripping. I'm like, yeah.
On second down, Eckler.
Wow, he keeps trying these.
And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Third and long for Rivers.
Yeah, come on in. Come on in. Seriously, guys. Seriously.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here.
Well, we got to wait a minute. Why did he throw that pick? That's not what he was trying to do.
And now
The
they're
guy
set
that
up
he's looking
inside
at,
the red zone for their
take that away.
offense.
Take away what they look at.
This is Freeman on first and 10. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Ryan.
Shit. Missed him like shit. My
Escaping the
bad.
pressure right.
Oh. I was about to crack some wild shit. I'm looking at one nigga and I just see Julio wide the fuck open. I'm still not going.
These types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down?
Man,
sometimes it's just a great play.
Hey, wide open. Still ain't good. Gotta get over this right here. We gotta call something nasty to get us up there, man.
So the sack pushes him back, and now
nasty.
third and long for Ryan and the
Ain't no
Falcons.
secret. You better put some help over there. I know that. Julio! Oh my God! Holy! Oh, one-on-one.
From the shotgun.
One-on-one. Both of them.
He's
Both of
gonna
them
go
there.
up top.
Both of them
He's
there.
got his
Up
star
top.
receiver,
Hey,
it's
Julio!
Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Up top.
Julio Jones. There
Hi, Julio.
the grab. And the Falcons push further out in front. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point.
My goodness, you better put some help over there on that freak.
And it's good to make it 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. To throw is Rivers.
Hey,
His throw
playing. Come on, let's get another
It
one
was
there.
Desmond
Why?
Trufant right there,
Let's get
step for
another
step
one.
in coverage.
Come on.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The Chargers on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3-and-1 situation.
Come on in.
Now Rivers.
Oh, don't do that.
Open man, it's Allen. The Charger first down. Rivers hooking up with Allen.
What the fuck is that? Get the fuck out of here.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
I be everywhere. That blue circle nigga, he crazy, yeah. He just be everywhere.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Rivers finding his top receiver, that's Allen. A good pickup of 6 there on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Rivers again.
Let me get that.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt when a few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
You going ready for it?
To try again after the sack.
Oh, my goodness.
And down he goes again. Joey Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught, Jones. That's good for 28 yards.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this.
Hey, Julio.
He thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Is he crazy? Somebody get him.
Looking in zone for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again.
Whitley. Oh, gosh, no. Come on, Whitley. Make a fucking play.
Desmond King picks it.
Damn.
These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Charger drive about to get going. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
See where I'm at. Somebody coming. Is it me? Oh, is it me?
To throw again. Rivers.
They tried it.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Oh, we're going to man up. We're going to man up. I'm going to be on...
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Final play of the half. Rivers.
I'm here. Try me up top then.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by DeMonte Kazin. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm still in go mode. I don't know. So I use that now, kind of get back into the football game of it. I'm still in. Whew.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, check. Hey, orbit. Get him. Hey, check 25.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. They snap it at 1. Now Ryan.
Smoke show. Smoke show. Welcome to the smoke show. What the hell is Phillips supposed to be doing? Welcome to the smoke show.
Julio Jones.
Did he press Julio?
He
didn't press Julio. Come on, man. Why the hell does it smell like a skunk and walked in this motherfucker?
Pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
Oh my goodness! He pressed Julio. Come on.
Everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast.
Julio smacked his hands down. That was it. That's it.
No matter what, well, his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rivers now. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there. 45. 89.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
Oh,
and my goodness, another interception. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, credence is the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
Steps away to his left. And he hits his target. This is Luke Stacker. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Ryan on first down. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Melvin Ingram just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Ryan to throw. He completes it to Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 51 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. We've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage, he found a way to beat it.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I got one.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Here's Rivers. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Rivers now from the 50. And this will be incomplete.
He gets up.
Physical
No
play
fucking way
on the
he gets
football
up.
there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
Never touch that ball
It
again.
wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness,
That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that
That blue
time.
circle, nigga,
Rivers
I'm telling you,
incomplete
he
on
be
1st down.
everywhere.
Here's 2nd
Oh,
and
my
10.
goodness. Please be trying.
Throwing again. Rivers.
Oh, dang,
That's
stop playing.
incomplete. Nearly another pick.
I'm
My
everywhere.
goodness.
That's me
Another
again.
wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Chargers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
I'll take my shot right if I was you.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th
Bring
down.
the safety down there.
They'll run for it. It's and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Oh, my goodness. Who's supposed to be doing that? Oh, here you go.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on
out.
1st down.
Strong right. Strong right.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they got the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rivers. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Protect that 0 right here, man. Tighten up. Tighten up.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
I know.
First
I
and
know.
goal.
I know. We know
He will
now.
push his way forward down to about
When he
the
come in motion,
3-yard
he hiking
line.
it. We know.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. What a game this defense continues to
I'm just
play,
waiting
huh?
for that.
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the
I know
first
it's coming.
snap, and they've controlled this
We
ball
waiting.
game. But right now, If you're on the other side of the ball, you got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this
Come
game.
on, third down, come on.
Got to be that way to go against them and try to get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Going on the ground with Eckler. And he will get in across the track for a Chargers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero.
Come on, D-lineman. Right there, you got to get that clip on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. It's a short kick here, fielded at the 24. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sail. Right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And now a pass dumped off to his running back for even a first down and more. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Ryan wants to throw it. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Joey Bosa bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now it's Ryan. He'll take a shot from the end zone.
You better get back there. Both of them then.
This is going to be intercepted.
Pick like that.
Desmond King
at least a bat
and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This nigga Durham was hustling back there.
NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
All right, T, let's go. All right, T. 45 to the mic.
Following the interception here, Rivers. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Keep it skinny. White.
First and 10 at the 37.
I'm going to go load it. Load it.
Rivers on first down. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Ready. Black 15. Ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Hey, hey, hey. Check right 45. Here we go, here we go. White, 89.
first down. Rivers completes it to Benjamin. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Star receiver is. Go to him.
45, 45. Mike, 45. Let's go. 45 to Mike, 45 to Mike. Here we go. Here we go. 45 to Mike. I got one. Hey, check Mike.
They'll throw again. Rivers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, Haywood. 45, Mike, 45. Okay, double up. 45. Mike, 45. Double.
Light. Hey, ready, behind.
One last shot now for Rivers. And it's
Go,
intercepted.
you got the speed. You got the speed.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night, everybody.
He got 200. 5 catches for 200.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and